Now the key to realistic looking flames is layers. Now the layers that I use is first a layer of white where I just do the shapes of the flames. Now I slowed the video down so that you can see a little better what I'm doing. How I'm making a squiggly line. I'm fading from the edge of that line to one side and just fading it out into black. And I'm not even worrying at the beginning stages about the shape of each particular flame, because as it progresses in the process, it's going to get changed anyway. I'm going to start seeing things that it's becoming and start adding stuff to that. So in a sense, I'm scribbling and seeing what random things look like more natural flames and then trying to identify those curves that I like and highlighting them. But it's all in those guidelines that it has an edge and then it fades darker as it gets away from that edge. When I make those lines and then that fade, that's representing the edge of each flame curving around. And where that curve is where the brightest part of each flame is. It's important to have the layers overlapping each other. So you have one line going this way, and then you have another line going this way, and you can see both lines, and you can see both of them fading because I'm doing white on black. So you see both of them, the fade on the edge. I don't know what to call that. Got it. The next step is putting the color on. So I chose to do red and then yellow. Doing the yellow first and then the red probably was a better way. I've done it both ways. Whatever. The point is, as I get towards the center of a flame, think of a single flame, I'm going to use more of the red, a darker tone. That's towards the middle. Then of course towards the edge of the flame you can see where it's yellower on all these. These yellower areas are always toward the outside of the flame. Now as I spray the colors on there, my dark areas have gotten lighter from the overspray. So I'll come back with the dark brown and redefine all my shadows and even create new ones if I want to, so that I'm defining the shape of the fire again. Now the airbrush creates a powdery, faded look because of the overspray. So in order to see my colors clearly, I'm going to clear coat it even though I'm not finished. You'll see it'll look like I'm spraying a color on there because the color brightens. There's no color, it's just a clear coat. So then I come back with a highlight color. and then I put them on these brightest sections here, you see, and I like to put them kind of towards the edge of a body of flame, so they're all clustered together here. Well, towards the edge where there's a lot of edges wrapping around, that's where I'll make it real bright, and I'll just follow the edges that are already in there. And I'm just using white and yellow mixed together. I took the fire painting into the living room to show my wife, saying, "Hey, what do you think?" And she immediately saw a penis in the flames, and you know, I just can't live with that. I've got to try to take the penis out of the fire. Now, if you're a perfectionist like me, it may be that you want to add some things to your fire after you get it all finished and all the layers are done. I'm noticing it doesn't have like the bright tips on very many of the flames. They kind of all follow through, and so I want them kind of like a candle flame has the bright tip on it. I want to put more of those in here, so maybe areas like this that come to a point, I'll make them bright. I don't like the way this looks because it makes the flame look like a solid object rather than transparent, so this bright line I'm going to make continue through here so that it has more transparency, like overlapped flames. So I'm going to do a layer of yellow, a bright yellow over this instead of the white, because now that I have all my colors down, adding the yellow will save me a step. Whereas when I had only black, I knew that that was going to get 100% covered and that there was going to be all kinds of color put over that, so all I needed was the value. Now I could go on and on with this. You see, in the final stages, I'm just adding more and more bright areas, defining lines, finding places that I like, and just enhancing those, and bringing out the flames and the shapes that I like. From here on out, it's really just trial and error, and just kind of going with what I like the look of. It's hard for me to even define for myself exactly why the things look good. The last thing I'll do is put a final clear coat on it. I just got some cheap aerosol clear, and that will make the colors brighter and get rid of any of that chalky, dusty look that's on there. I'll repeat all the steps as needed until I really like the fire. It just adds more and more layers. Now listen, thank you for watching my video. I want you to know I'm sorry if I made you jealous, but I hope it's been in some way inspiring or helpful to you. So I welcome all your comments, questions, and don't forget to check out my other stuff on my channel. And of course, as always, you can go to muraljoe.com or visit me on Facebook, and you can always see what's going on. So good luck to you with all your painting, and we'll see you next time.